YouTube, Twitch, what's up? Uh, how y'all doing? I hope y'all having a good day. Be collect for me. My day is going well, and for this stream right here, I will be looking at. I will be looking at the trailer for Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness, the Super Bowl trailer. I think I know I late for it, everything like that. But then my me is like I'm not like to do reactions most of the time. I like to break down the trailers and stuff like that. In my opinion, that's how I do stuff now. Because for me, because for me, in my opinion, I like to break down the trailer first. I like to break down the trailer first. In my opinion, just for my opinion, I go for the I like to break down and review the whole trailer, just see in my opinion what I see, what I think, some of my predictions and stuff like that, in my opinion. But the thing is that just me in my opinion, and that's what I like to do. In my opinion, that just what I like to do most of the time. If y'all got different opinions and stuff like that, just before I look at this Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness trailer, do y'all think this movie gonna be good, bad, everything in between? Because like in my opinion, um, I think the trailer could be good. In my opinion, it could be good, bad, everything in between. In my opinion, but that's just me. Because like for me, in my opinion, I think some people don't. How can I say this? Take it seriously. I think some stuff seriously. In my opinion, because for me, right? Um, I am. And kind of like in my opinion, dealing with the Doctor Strange movie. I think some stuff I'm having this movie, I might have more questions than answers for, in my opinion. And that just because you look at some of the other shows and movies what I saw, yeah, that just me how I feel about it. Because like in my opinion, um, and that's kind of like my opinion about it. But the thing about my other opinions, what I think that could be the future of the MCU. Um, I think this Doctor Strange trailer, if it's good, I think the Doctor Strange trailer probably can tell you a whole lot of things. I think, in my opinion, about what can happen. That and for this trailer could have a whole lot of stuff. I think, in my opinion, it could be good or bad. And let's just try to look at before this trailer. I think it was a Lord of the Rings trailer too that came out because because the Lord of the Rings trailers, I will do that on Saturday. That breakdown of Lord of the Rings, what I think happened in the future, dealing with that. But if y'all want me to do it, now just put it in the comments and stuff like that. But that's just me, in my opinion, everything like that. And kind of like my other opinion, what I think about certain stuff. If you look at if you look at Marvel as a whole, I think Marvel know they got to go. How can I say this? Marvel got to go kind of serious and dark with it, and they can't go, in my opinion. Kidding. That's just me, in my opinion, and stuff like that. But everybody different on that. But that's just me. and that just me what I think of it, because like we all know, like dealing with doctors, the Doctor Strange stuff, everything like that is like the Doctor Strange movie. This movie right here got to be better than the last one because the first Doctor Strange movie wasn't a bad movie. It was better than Captain Marvel and WandaVision, everything like that. But but like in my opinion, let's just try to get to the trailer and see what I can see and not see during this trailer. Because that we all know deal with Marvel is that Marvel don't really like put all these scenes in being the trailers and in movies. That's just me in my opinion. That's what I think about that. If y'all think different, then y'all can put it in the comment section and stuff like that, or this in the live chat this screen if y'all think I'm wrong about that. Just think about my opinion. I just hope this. Trailer just don't be disappointed. Just don't be no overhyped shops and stuff like that. And I don't want to see overhyped stuff that's in the trailer, but you get to the movie, half of the stuff is not even in the trailer. No, not in the trailer, but in the movie you see in the trailer and stuff like that. Because like the scene, like for the scene of Infinity War that I'm waiting to see was the one in my opinion when they was in how can I say this? Up in Wakanda, they had that running scene up in the trailer, and they don't even do it in the movie. They have like a whole different setup, everything like that in the movie. But that's just me in my opinion about that. But everybody different though. Wait a minute. Let me see. What is he seeing though? What is that? Is that the Sanctum? Is that somewhere, in my opinion, up in the Sanctum? Because think about it, I'm not sure which place this is. Because it could be the Sanctum or everything like that. That could be the Sanctum, and it could be somewhere else too. Because think about it, if that and Doctor Strange head, is that somewhere doing the outworld thing or something like that? When the Doctor Strange could be at up in his head. Could he be sleeping doing this whole scene right here? Or just having a bad dream? Because in my opinion, like in my opinion, I would love for that to be like the Sanctum, like he see up in another universe or something like that. The Sanctum just getting destroying his head, or he could be trying to stop it. The things he end up doing more harm than good. But he said it's a dream. And plus that for me, right? I'm trying to figure out what kind of dream is you having for all these stuff to be happening. Because then the last time I'm figuring out is like in my opinion, he really didn't in No Way Home. That was Peter Parker's fault. But then in my opinion, it's like, shoot, he still did the scene that Peter Parker did actually do. But like in my opinion, if I was Doctor Strange, I wouldn't have done that spell at all, in my opinion. But everybody different though. Everybody different in their own way. Doctor Strange decided to do it. It was convenient to the plot of the movie, everything like that. But the movie was good though. That was the best Tom Holland Spider-Man movie. This one right here. But the thing is, in my opinion, it took Toby 1 and grew up. It took Tom Holland 3, which I didn't like for the director choice, I think, in our movies. Because, right, when you look at it, making him too young in school was a bad decision, I think, in my opinion. Like, you could make him into a senior, I think, in the first movie, or just a junior senior that is graduating from school because he's smart, everything like that. But that's just me. That is me in my opinion. That is me in my opinion. Where I think some of the stuff could be happening, but then, but my opinion. But I'm not. I'm not saying that's prediction, but it's in my other opinions, which I do like to have, which I do like to have in my opinion, is shoot, if this movie story do not be concise, I think, concise, I think, in my opinion, then this movie could be like a mess, a beautiful mess. That if the story not good, and the special effects good, everything like that, and the cameo just good, because right when you look at it, it seems like it's more about if you look at the stuff I think about it, shoot, it seems like it's more about in this movie. It's more about different people, universes, everything like this movie. And Doctor Strange might have had this something, or Wanda, or Wanda. So one of my opinion, that's right there. Something I think in my opinion. That's just me, in my opinion about it. But everybody different on that. But it's just me. And let's continue the trailer. Because that might be the Santorum or somewhere, or just a Santorum for another universe, and that universe there. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. From my opinion, right? Could that be kind of loud? The one where Iron Fist came from? Because right, you know about the they had Buddhist temples, everything like that with Iron Fist character. I'm just trying to figure out, could this character be an Iron Fist introduction to a point? That could be. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute, that character could be Nightmare, or that could be in my opinion, the Dormammu or something like that. Because they can't be Mephisto, but everybody supposed to be in one division, but Disney ain't do. But in my opinion, Dormammu or Nightmare is gonna be like a good replacement for this movie. What do that broken watch stand for? Because the last time I checked, he ain't had no watch on the last movie. Unless I didn't see it. Because the last time I checked, is he still can use his powers, everything like that. And they had their Doctor Strange wrong in the way home to look at it. Why wasn't he in the movie more? But it just had Tom Holland and everything like that. But I think if Doctor Strange was at that house, I think in my opinion, that Aunt May wouldn't have died, in my opinion. And that's just me, in my opinion, about that. But I don't like that. I like to watch how, but did I watch care for his father, mother, anybody? Because that's what I'm trying to figure out where it came from. because they said the nightmare began. Is you sure that um Nightmare might be working with Dormammu to get out? I think, in my opinion, but everybody different though. Everybody different in their points of views, and that's what, and I actually points of views, in my opinion. Marvel Studios. That, like, in my opinion, now Wong do that point when he said, you cannot control everything, because you look at Doctor Strange IQ and stuff like that, and just how he act. Doctor Strange, in my opinion, is one of the best magical characters in Marvel, but not in DC. No, that's just me. And kind of like the stuff I like to see, I think, in my opinion, will be good, bad, everything in between. But everybody's different in their own little way. But that's just me. That's just me, in my opinion, everything like that. Kind of like things I like to see, in my opinion. I would like to see in this Doctor Strange movie is that this movie actually be about Doctor Strange and not about cameos. That and but in my opinion, I don't want the cameos to be the best part of the movie, because that's what if the cameos end up being the best parts of your movie, or you just seeing it from there to there, then that's a bad thing, in my opinion. But everybody different though. Everybody different though, in my opinion. But that's just me. And Wong, in my opinion, and why wasn't he helping in my opinion, in Spider-Man No Way Home, since he's supposed to be the Sorcerer Supreme? But if Mike can answer that, then I'm good. Sam Raimi. That is Doctor Strange love interest. I think her name Rachel, I think, or something like that. But it seems like something is happening all around the sky and stuff like that. But everybody different on that. But that's just me. And kind of like in my opinion, I think that Doctor Strange could um will learn how to control his power a little bit more in this movie. And he gonna be OP, I think, to a point. To some of these villains, he gonna be OP. But like, in um my opinion, she was a good Rachel, I think, and Doctor Strange the first one. And that just me how I feel about that, in my opinion. But everybody indifferent about that part. But that's just me. And plus, after I finish reviewing this trailer right here, just for Doctor Strange, I will be doing, in my opinion, how can I say this? That we need DC and stuff like that. DC everything. DC everything at just at the end of this reaction video and stuff like that I'm doing. I'm gonna do it at the end. Sound like the Batman updates, everything else like that. But that's just me. And kind of like my opinion, who's everybody? And those some of the capers that wasn't Hawkeye, but it could be. But you never know with Marvel. No, no, not Marvel. But um, what's that? Shoot, Marvel, DC, everything taken over, in my opinion. But that's just me, in my opinion, about that. And she's a good love interest, though, in my opinion. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now. I'm trying to figure out how Doctor Strange knew about post that because I pretty much know why Doctor Strange wasn't in WandaVision. That because the writers didn't want to do it. But that just me, in my opinion. It just the writing didn't want me to do it, everything like that. But it just me. And this say Doctor Strange and Wanda. Wanda is one of the most powerful psychic characters in Marvel.
What do you know about the multiverse? Liz had his theories. He believed it was dangerous.
Oh.
He was right.
Oh, and plus I like the way this door about to open. And that looks good. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That just ain't Wanda behind y'all, I think. That gotta be somebody else too.
I'm sorry, Stephen.
Mordor.
Your desecration of Ray Huntington will not go unpunished.
Oh, wait a minute. Are those Ultron bots or Iron Man bots?
We should tell him the truth.
Whoa. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. I got to go back. Who was that voice? Was it a voice Malager or something like that? But I'm not sure. Damn.
Things just got out of hand.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to figure out how. I'm trying to find that part again.
You break the rules. Look out! Become the hero. I do it. I become the enemy. It doesn't seem fair.
Oh, Captain Marvel. Wait a minute now. Okay. All right.
Things just got out of hand.
Wait a minute. Oh, and that could be Don Momo. He could have got free. And he about to mind. I actually like it. Okay. Oh, that's for what if. That's for what if too. God dog, that's for what if. That's for what if. If you see them hands. I think that came from the last thing. The last battle between Ultron and P. Everybody. Some people don't like it because of the director that's in it. Some people just it's not, in my opinion, more grown up. But everybody different though, in my opinion. Some people like it, some people will hate it. And that's just what I think about the people would do. And let's just try to replay the trailer. Let's just see if anything good came up. But that's just me, in my opinion about it. But that's just me. But if anybody that just got a question about the just the Doctor Strange trailer or anything like that, then y'all can put it in the chat if you got questions about it. But that's just me, in my opinion about it. And let's just try to do a repeat on it.
Every night, I dream the same dream.
Okay. Okay, I like it. Now that's the kind of scene I'm trying to figure out, could that be Nightmare? Could that be somebody else that's new? Or could it be like a new character that making Doctor Strange dream of stuff, everything like that? But it's just me, in my opinion about that. Cause just in my opinion, I think it's a new villain that doing that everything like that we doing. But everybody different on that. But it's just me. Was that a dream? Because that's what, if that was a dream, then shucks. Then this movie need to do some explaining the reason why he dreaming about these stuff, everything like that. But that's just me. That's just me, in my opinion about that. Everybody's different. Everybody different on that part, but that's just me though. Kind of in my opinion, can some of this movie end up being a dream or something like that, and that person just seeing it as something else? But it's just me. But everybody different. But everybody different at some point, which I think, in my opinion, that everybody is different. But if you don't like it, I like it. But it's up to you. It's up to you, in my opinion, at the end of the day. If you like it or don't like it, it's up to you at the end of the day. If you got taste in different movies, everything like that, then you can, you know, different stuff. And kind of like in my other opinion, sure, I do think, in my opinion, like some of the stuff do be like bad, be good. I think in this trailer, because like in my opinion, kind of like in my opinion, I think some of the stuff be good or bad. Dealing with principles and stuff like that. Because that we know, like dealing with everything else. I think, in my opinion, sound like dealing with everything else like in the world. I think, in my opinion, up in the Doctor Strange world, everything that he calls, he's trying to straighten it up. Then she can sense it. I think, in my opinion, she don't listen because she probably the type of kid who probably got to learn hard way. And that's kind of like my opinion, but that's just me. And that watch, what that watch mean though?
I did what I had to do to protect our world. You can't control everything, Strange.
And that just me, in my opinion. And plus, if you look at this trailer, everything like that, that
What do you know about the multiverse? He's had his theories. He believed it was dangerous.
ooh,
He was right.
but that's two people. Wait a minute, right there, right there. I think that might be Captain Marvel, the little kid, and that could be Wanda on the other side. but that's just me in my opinion. What I think about that. But everybody different at the same time, and that way everybody don't get everybody different at the same time. And that just me in my opinion about that part. Kind of like the other stuff that I like, everything like that, deal with movies, shows, everything else that I like. It I want to know what role would this person play? Because the thing about it, when you don't get certain stuff, I think in my opinion, I do think some people just be reckless with this stuff. I think in my opinion, but everybody different, and that's kind of like my opinion on that part. Everything else like that, but in my opinion, this Doctor Strange movie, it could be a good movie. Doctor Strange movie could be good, but the thing about it, I just hope this movie is better than the first one. I hope this movie is better than the first one because the first movie was your origin, and you don't expect the origins to be masterpieces. In my opinion, you don't expect to be masterpieces, not like that, but you do expect your stuff to be good. If y'all if y'all know what that means, to be great, to good, and that just me in my opinion, and that is how I feel about that part. Because think about it, when you look at most shows, movies, and everything else, that's just my opinion on that. But everybody different. Everybody different on that opinion, but everybody think it's good. Some people think it's good, some people think it's bad. Everything else like that. And kind of like my other opinion, which I do like, everything else like that, which I do like in my opinion, which I do like most of the time, is dealing with this ring. Um, this movie seems like it could be like introducing new character to the Spanish universe, which I do like in Spanish universe. But the thing is, how would a cameo make sense in the movie? If y'all know what I mean by that, because the thing about it, when you look at it, you got to make sure that it makes sense. You got to make sure it makes sense. Though, if y'all know what I mean by that, make sure that the cameo makes sense, and the cameo not in there just to be a cameo. If y'all know what I mean by that part, yeah. Because then, but when you look at some of the other movies, it seemed like that it seemed Marvel didn't know their purpose to have a cameo and stuff. I think in some of these shows and movies, because then when you look at it, the cameos in a movie and the show supposed to be good. It's supposed to be good. It's supposed to be good, and it's supposed to make sense, in my opinion. And some of the stuff don't make sense. And that what's up, Amy Chibi? Welcome. When it comes to the trailer multiverse, a lot of people are saying either it's Captain Marvel or Superior Iron Man. How was Superior Iron Man? It could be that, but the thing is, if it's Superior Iron Man, Robbie Downey Jr. could be coming back. And if the glowing figure is actually Blue Marvel, he will fit. Yeah, yeah. If Blue Marvel is in this movie, this is a cameo and just showing him. Yeah, he could replace Black Panther. No, the thing, in my opinion, about the Black Panther situation, I like it. Um, you do got a point in MCU is like Blue Marvel could be replacing Blue. Blue Marvel could be replacing Black Panther. But you do got a point on that. And plus about the Superior Iron Man, I think that Robert Downey Jr. might be coming back soon. I think, in my opinion, just as a variant of another person, and that just how I feel. I feel like it could be coming. If it's not Robert Downey Jr., it's not Tom Cruise. I think because it wouldn't make sense. But then about it, when you look at this scene right here, deal with the door opening, I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out how do this thing make sense. If y'all know what I mean by that. Hmm.
I'm sorry, Stephen.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. If that's the same Mordor that was in Doctor Strange one, because I think that that's not the same Mordor. I think because the thing is that that's the same Mordor that walked away from the arcs. I think that don't make sense. It doesn't make sense in my opinion. That's just me. It doesn't make sense for him to be in this movie and for him to be good, unless this is a different version of him, and that's just me. Because the thing about it for me, right, that on the Dormammu that I know, that that's the first Doctor Strange movie. When he come back, he probably would have killed Doctor Strange. He wouldn't be talking to Doctor Strange, in my opinion. The Mordor right on that could be like a different version of him, but I'm not sure about that. And that just me, my opinion. That's how I feel about that part. Because they might that is a Blue Marvel is in this movie. Oh, that's a cameo, and that's what that I will mean that I was right through all these years just by saying that Blue Marvel could be in this universe. Just while people up in there were doubting it, they were saying it fantastic for everything else like that. Just instead, in my opinion, of my opinion, that could be real good universe. I think in my opinion, if Blue Marvel in it, because think about it, we do need to recast Black Panther. Um, Kevin Feige might not like it, but we do need to recast him because in my opinion, it is too soon just for Sister to be Queen right now. Because think about when you look at it, the Black Panther story is not even finished yet, and that's just me in my opinion. And that's how I feel about that one. That the Black Panther story is not even finished yet, and they want to replace him, which don't make no sense. I think, in my opinion, but that's just me. But everybody different though. But everybody different in their own way, and that's just me in my opinion. But some people different, some people don't. But if y'all want to come in and anything like that, ask me questions, that I got the link in the chat. If y'all want to ask me questions, anything like that. And that just me in my opinion, that how I feel about it. But if y'all got questions for it, then y'all can put it in the chat if you got questions for me, anything like that. And kind of for me, right, which I do learn, right, from the comics that I do learn from the comics is that some of the Illuminati members might be in uh, um it wouldn't be in the multiverse of madness stuff like that, but shoot, they not trying to introduce X-Men, it's nothing like that, but they're doing it. They is doing it without introducing the X-Men first, and they should have been introduced to X-Men in my opinion. But the thing about my opinion about it, but everybody is different in my opinion. Everybody is different. Because think about it, when you look at some of the stuff I've seen, like for Marvel, what they can do, they could have been introduced to X-Men in my opinion, but think about when you look at some of the stuff that could have been introduced earlier, and people never, like in my opinion, did it, and that just me in my opinion about it. But kind of like in my opinion, which I learned that for most universes and stuff like that, but kind of like for me, right, which I do learn from most universes. Which I do learn in my opinion. Like, if y'all want a different opinion, some stuff for me, in my opinion. Shoot, now, I do think that certain opinions could be valid, certain opinions could not for this universe. When you look at universe for universe, Blue Marvel wouldn't make no sense for the universe, but that thing is, in my opinion, since it's the multiverse of madness, then they could bring it in, and they could bring in Morbius. Then for the Sony universe, they could bring in they could bring in Venom, Carnage there, but I'm not sure about Anti-Carnage. But then they could bring in another Carnage from another universe, I think, to do it. But everybody different. Everybody different on that part, in my opinion. Oh, but the thing is, right? But he didn't do nothing except for the, unless he did something in this movie, because then he going No Way Home. Shoot. In my opinion, he wasn't the one that did nothing wrong. It was Peter that messed up the whole thing. But everybody different though. And that just me in my opinion. That's me in my opinion, and that's how I feel about certain stuff. I think, in my opinion, could be good. Certain stuff could be bad, but everybody is different in their own way, I think, in this movie. Because think about my opinion. But things in my opinion, when you look at it, the WandaVision show could have been just explained a little bit better. But I think that they did it on purpose. I think, in my opinion, just for teasing Quicksilver and nobody else, which I didn't like. And kind of like for me, right, what I like, kind of like for me, right, what I like, don't like, the stuff like that, like the stuff I did, like with the trailer so far, is like, I know, like, we getting something different. We getting something different at the end of the day. We is getting something different at the end of the day, because we not getting the same old thing. We're not getting the same old formula stuff. We getting something different in their own way, I think, in my opinion. But that's just me, in my opinion. Everything else like that, and everybody different, I think, in my opinion. So like, some people like it, some people don't. But the thing about it, if y'all got a prediction for this movie, because like, one of my predictions is like, I think that they was accused Doctor Strange of doing something, and plus it ended up not being him. Yeah, up in my opinion, it ended up not being him, which I think, in my opinion, could be good, bad, everything in between. But that's just me, in my opinion. That's just me, in my opinion. And that's just how I feel like it. But but for other stuff, I think could be good or bad at the same time. I think the movie got the potential of being bad. But I think, in my opinion, this movie could be a good movie. It could be a good movie, in my opinion. And this movie do got potential of being a bad movie or being the best of being a messy movie. But sorry, in my opinion, it do got a potential of being good. And this version, this version of Mordor is good. But then, in my opinion, it's like, where's the other version of Mordor at? Because everybody, because the other version of Mordor is not, it's not dead either. Because he just had, in my opinion, he just like in my opinion, he just had to walk away. He walked away. He walked away, in my opinion, just for the other teachers. I think, like for the ancient one. The ancient one dead, and that is my opinion about it. But everybody different. But if y'all got questions about the stuff I saying, then y'all can put it in the chat. Anything like that. And plus, you do your point on this thing where you say that on that marble, we using blue marble, and that is kind of true. If Kevin Feige keep with his word and he don't want to, like in my opinion, cast somebody else, which don't make no sense. But like in my opinion, it make no sense in my opinion anyway. But that just me, in my opinion, just don't make no sense. Just not to recast Black Panther. But that just me though. And let's just try to go to the other stuff. Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. How did these Iron Man boss got built and Tony dead? That which Tony version do we got? Huh. So the thing about it, that could be a different version of Tony on the console. That's just I don't get it. You sure it's not Ultrons they're making? It could be Ultrons or Iron Man bots, but it's all those two. That's the Fantastic Four in it too. But that's just me in my opinion. But the thing in my opinion, it could be like it could be like a different version of Tony in this universe, I think too. And that just me that just me just weighing my options, everything like that. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Wait a minute. Who is that Professor Xavier? Wait a minute. If that's the older Professor Xavier or the younger one? Because think about me, I like the younger one. I like both of them. If they want to do multiple movies, I think younger ones would be better. But in my opinion, they seem like they're going for the older one now, I think. And that's just me and my opinion about it. But everybody different on that part. But that's just me and my opinion is how I feel like. But like in my opinion, everybody's different on that part. That's just my opinion on that part. But for this, that could be the older Professor Xavier, there for the older X-Men franchise. But the thing is, how did he get there? Was he traveling in time too that we don't know about? But then, in my opinion, how did he get there? Because that don't make no sense either for him to be there either, uh, unless he in a pocket chamber at time with time don't pass or something like that. But that's just me, in my opinion, about that part. But like for me, shoot, cause for me, it could be a good thing. That could be a good thing. I think, in my opinion, it could be good, bad, everything in between. But everybody is different, which I think, in my opinion, could be good. That because like for me, right, for this stuff to be good, everything like that, that could be a good thing. And kind of for me, and kind of for me, shoot, man, I do like that. I and because like the trailer, I do like the trailer's cut because the trailer not giving out too much, but the trailer giving out just enough. But that's just me, in my opinion. That's just me. Everybody is different, and that's in different way. But think about for me, right? If y'all got a different opinion about, if y'all got different opinions about different stuff, then it could be like different opinions. And kind of my different opinion about this thing right here is like I don't agree with just like bringing back the older Professor Xavier. If you want multiple films, the older one probably wouldn't that work. Let's he already filmed some stuff to put in multiple films. That I understand that, and that's just how I see it. But everybody different though. And for everybody in the chat, would y'all want me to react to different street ball, basketball videos and stuff like that? AMP videos, everybody videos and stuff like that. If y'all want me to do it, then y'all can send me links on my Twitter and Instagram, ZillNation1, if y'all want to do that. But that's just me and my opinion on that part. If y'all want me to react to certain content, then I will do that. But that just trying to get through the trailer because because for me, this is one of the best Marvel trailers I've seen in a while. Oh shoot! Wait a minute. Is that the what if Doctor Strange? Because you look at what if my Doctor Strange too? Because that could be a what if Doctor Strange. If nobody don't know, the what if Doctor Strange was kind of evil, that after the pain and stuff like that he went through, because he thought he could have changed the future. But the thing about it, you can't change everything that you want to change, but you can't. That just me, in my opinion. He had to learn the hard way, and plus at the end that he learned the hard way. But that's what he learned, that you can't do everything that you want to do, and that just me, in my opinion, about that. But everybody different. And kind of like my opinion, this Doctor Strange could be like a deceiver, I think. or this could be Dormammu, just as in my opinion, as Doctor Strange, and he got out and he can shapeshift. That might be him. Unless it's Nightmare. It could be Nightmare that shapeshift. It could be like some of the other demons who Doctor Strange had to fight shapeshift, everything like that. Might have did it, but like in my opinion, uh, shoot, I do think it could be a good movie. I do think it could be good, but that's just me and my opinion about it. Everybody think that everything's easy. I think, in my opinion, about the movies. But the good thing about it, I'm just want good writing. Oh, therapy gaming. Oh, hustle gaming. Do you got any questions dealing with the Doctor Strange trailer and anything like that? Do you got any questions dealing with the Doctor Strange trailer and anything like that? Because like for me, right? I do think this movie could be one of the best MCU movies. As long as that MCU just don't try to how can I say this? Just don't go kitty on certain stuff when it shouldn't be kitty on. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Which one is this? Is this one right here? Wait a minute. Is that Monica? Is is that Monica Rambeau from different One Division, or is that her mother? Because if this the multiverse, it could be a version of Monica Rambeau that the mama just had survived and she got powers, and that could be her. And that just me in my opinion about that. And that just me in my opinion like that. Because like everybody be, be because like for me and stuff like that, what I do learn about about trailers, especially Marvel trailers, is something like some scenes might not be in up in this how can I say, might not be in the how can I say, in the movie, and that just me and what I learned dealing with Marvel sometimes. It's like expect disappointment sometimes, just just by stuff you want to see, because you won't see it. And but I learned that the hard way sometimes. Learned that the hard way. Because you won't see everything you want to see. Then that was some people just need to learn. I think sometimes, like you won't see everything you want to see in the trailer up in the movies. If y'all had introduced a lot of Infinity War, if you look at the trailers and look at the movie, it's two different things. But that's just me in my opinion. What I learned, everything like that. But that's just me in my opinion about that part. But it could be like Monica Rambeau or just Maria Rambeau, the mother, and but it could be like could she be like mind controlled by somebody? Because that could be like a possibility too. Because she could be like how can I say this? She could be like, in my opinion, mind controlled just by somebody, and that's just my opinion on it. Because like everybody different on that part. Some people say no, some people say yeah, but I think that she could be mind controlled just by somebody, Marie Rambo or Monica Rambo, and that it if it is if it's Nightmare or somebody with master power with the mind control, that could be it. I think in my opinion, but everybody is different. But everybody is different though, which I learned. Which I do learn. Everybody is different in their own way. And kind of like for me, seeing these fight scenes is actually a good thing in my opinion. Seeing fight is actually a good thing. But it's just me though. Wait a minute. What is coming through though? That's the problem. Is it like Nightmare, the Normal, or something even worse? It could be something worse, I think, in my opinion, could be going there. But everybody's different on that point. Everybody's different on that point. But the thing about me, I think I think that Doctor Strange looking at something that might have came from the What If universe if y'all saw the movies. No, not the movie, the show. But the thing about for me, if it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. But everybody, I think, is good in their own way. But that's just me. What I think of this trailer. This trailer right here is good. I like this trailer. Wait a minute now. Wanda. You and Doctor Strange circumstances is two different things. Doctor Strange would just try to help out somebody. He did that thing by trying to help him. But the thing is, Peter Parker messed that up. And No Way Home, that was dumb. But that's just me, in my opinion, about that. But everybody different. But that's just me. And kind of like for me, right, that what I learned, everything like that, dealing with movies, shows, everything like that. The movies and shows could be good. It could be a real good movie if they don't try to downplay Wanda or Doctor Strange in this movie. Because you look at No Way Home, Doctor Strange got downplayed big time. And he lost because of math. I say that's the dumbest thing in the world I've seen. He lost because of math. I say, God, duh. And I was mad because of that too. And kind of like for me, right there, what I learned, everything like that, then with this movie seemed like it had some stakes to it. And plus, I just hope that the story is good. That's all I can hope for, people. Hope for a good story and hope it's good. And that's all I can hope for, but everybody different on that. Something like action, but for me, I like action in story. But but think about the MCU, I think just don't um they bring some they bring some stakes to it, but it seems like the MCU just stop at a certain point when time for stakes. But the thing about me, when you look at Black Panther, Winter Soldier, they can do it, but they just don't choose to. I don't get it, but they just choose to not do it. Women are one. It doesn't seem fair, but you had a whole time in prison, torturing them in their head. Who's supposed to stop you? And that's what. And plus, the person that made the show didn't even want to put Doctor Strange in the show because their own politics, which don't make no sense. Because you look at the Doctor Strange should have been there to try to start one division just for doing all the stuff that she was doing. But the thing is, like they didn't do it. But everybody's different. No, everybody's different than me. But that's just me, in my opinion. Um, Kind of like for me, right? What I think, I I think that Captain Marvel or just Miss Marvel could be good. But the thing about for me, right? Um, I I just hope she don't be in the way. Time for the movie. I just hope the director just had direct her right and just have for her to sew in with the story. If y'all know what I mean, make sure the story and stuff sewing good with her in it, without her just being in the movie just to be in it or just be a cameo and stuff like that. But that's just me. But that would be a good thing. Wait a minute. And that's one of a big old Doctor Strange villain right there. That's a demon. That's some kind of monster villain right there. Wait a minute. What? Who? Wait a minute. If that's the evil Doctor Strange, or let's say that's the good one, because two of them, and he got the same wand to make sure that wand don't be dead. If wand don't be dead, make sure that wand don't turn evil. That's the thing. Because we know wand can fight. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Don't try to just blow past that trailer. What in the world? That's a that's a demon. Did he just suck it up? Did he just suck up all those demons for him to form that? Like he Voltron? It would have seemed like he did. If you look at if you look at how it seemed like he formed a whole team behind him, or seemed like a Megazord. But that's just me in my opinion about it. But everybody different though. But everybody different in their own way. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Wait a minute. Now, on this, I'll try to figure out who Madness it is coming from. It is coming from Wanda. Is coming from him? Because think about if you look at it, it's more of a madness dealing with, in my opinion, how can I say this? A multiverse of madness seems like it's more like somebody dealing with a universe and stuff like that, and that's just me. That's just me in my opinion. What I seem like it seems like gonna be good in my opinion, but everybody different. May 6th. May 6th. I am good with that. I am good coming out with May 6th. But that's just me in my opinion. I like it. Because think about when you look at it, it looks good. It looks good in my opinion. I actually like the trailer. The trailer looked good. Miss Marvel seemed like she gonna be one of them tag along characters, I think, in my opinion, within this movie. And Wanda. But the thing about for me is which one will come up first? Wanda or just Miss Marvel? Because think about it, if Miss Marvel comes first, that means that she might not trust Wanda, I think in my opinion, as quickly as Doctor Strange might be more skeptical with it. But that's just me in my opinion. That's how I feel about it. But that's just me in my opinion. If y'all got questions about the trailer, if y'all got any predictions, what y'all think might happen, because like some of my predictions might not be as, which I think in my opinion, some of my predictions might not be as predictable because they in the multiverse. I think it's like a whole bunch of stuff can happen because like the multiverse. I think, in my opinion, I hope we could bring in the X-Men. That's all I can think of. I just hope that X-Men just come in this movie because we need somebody that can stand up that can help Doctor Strange in the future with Wanda. Because think about it, when you look at it, that you're not looking at just the person, I think, themselves. You just think about which I think in my opinion, like if y'all gotta bring in like Wanda, everything like that into the universe, I think in my opinion, it's actually a good thing of bringing her into the universe. But I just want Marvel just not to mess it up because that we know that Marvel got a history of messing up certain characters. And then by me, it's like I don't want that to happen. If y'all know what I mean by that, I don't. I don't know what y'all mean by that because you look at the Marvel universe, everything like that. The Marvel universe is supposed to be good, but it's not as good as it could be. I think, in my opinion, it could be better. But anything could be better though. But when you look at certain movies, something like the Captain Marvel movie has shown me that the MCU don't even try to go by comics sounding anymore. I think, in my opinion, because you look at they should have had Captain Marvel trainer, but shucks, it seemed like they went for the other version of Captain Marvel. But that's just me, in my opinion about it. But that's just me, in my opinion, what I like. I do like Miss Marvel. I like Doctor Strange. I like Wanda. And everybody in this trailer is good. That's just me. This trailer looked good, in my opinion. It's one of the best trailers of the Super Bowl, I think, in my opinion. Because think about the DC Heroes one was good, but that's what if y'all want me to talk about the DC Heroes, I just did a stream on that about 2 or 3 days ago. I think I did a live stream on that. This was Strong Stackhouse, and for this and plus this screen was about the Doctor Strange one right here. If if y'all got any questions and like that for me to ask, just before I leave, then y'all can type it in the chat if you got any questions to ask me. Or if y'all want me to react the AMP videos or certain other videos you want me to react to, that's on YouTube, anything like that, or live streaming on Twitch or YouTube, anything like that, yeah, I could if y'all want me to do that. Or street mall videos and anybody videos, comedy, music videos and stuff like that. I'm trying to stay away from music videos because of copyright strikes and stuff like that. I hate doing that junk, but it's just me. That because certain music videos get you strikes on your channel, and that's what on this channel. I don't want no strikes. Which I think, in my opinion, y'all got no questions, anything like that for the X? Nope. YouTube, Twitch. I'll see y'all later, and see y'all next video.